We're at Heathrow Airport, and no, not because we are flying anywhere glamorous at all. As you can see, we're in a massive van, and that's because we're doing a huge van trip, bringing to Lalande all of the furniture that I've been collecting for the Grand Salon and for other projects around the house, and I will show you all of that. It's really exciting as soon as we get to Lalande. But before that, we've got quite an adventure. For a start, we're stopping at Heathrow to see my mother and Percy, because Percy's flying back to South Africa today. Mummy's so sad, and so we're going to go and surprise them. Jerry knows about it, but they have no idea that we're going to meet them. We've got to find departures. We're in arrival.
Oh.
To go to departures, and they're in a cafe there. Right, here we go. Jerry told me poor mummy has been in quite a state about Percy leaving. She's so strong, so she never wants to show it, but I know she's going to be very, very sad to be parted from him. I've got a couple of hyacinths for her, so she can watch them grow whilst they're apart. I think they must be in that cafe. I know you spotted them, they're in a different one. Have they seen us? Sneak around. They didn't see us.
We've got no idea.
We're trying to hide behind the pillar on our way. Hello! Couldn't not say goodbye to you, Percy. Oh, but we'll leave them in there. And this one I chose because they haven't opened much yet. So you're staying behind to oversee the building of a garage door in Framlingham. It doesn't seem worth leaving Percy for. Oh, you've got mummy in employment now, have you?
She's going to be my new taxi driver.
Employment, excellent. I like that. How long will you be gone for, Percy?
Well, that depends on when my business is complete, which I hope will be the beginning of February.
Okay, good. So hopefully you're not apart for too long.
You're making it into a happy occasion. Thank you for doing that.
Yes, thank you for
It's always a happy occasion when we're together.
Coming here, we get to say goodbye to you and have a final English breakfast before leaving. Like any good white van driver needs.
I'm leaving. Stop worrying.
Very helpful, Jerry. Very helpful, because they were confused as to what was happening today.
I was walking.
This would bring a tear to a glass eye. This is heartbreaking, this.
I don't like it. I really hate it.
You know, this is like the movie Home Alone 2. Yeah, come on, we're just embarrassing them now.
She's still looking for Percy. No, I don't. Be very safe. We will do, and I will let you know when we're there safely tomorrow. Tonight we're meeting Michael in a B&B. Wonderful.
You know how to live.
Oh yeah, it's pretty wildlife. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye, darling.
That was heartbreaking. We found the bus stop. This is good. Journey's off to a rollicking start. We forgot to get off the bus at our stop. So we've got a nice, crisp, wintry stroll to start the day. We found the van, we're on our way. We're going to the Channel Tunnel now, so we'll be driving the van onto a train, which will take us underneath the English Channel to France. I am, however, £38 poorer, because for 2 hours parking in the long stay car park, they charged us £38. So I'm slightly reeling from that. It means no coffees. No coffees in the tunnel.
I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, that's true. You're not gonna go. In the prettiest B&B. I will show you outside tomorrow. It's so gorgeous. And Michael's here. Let's go and see him.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is a surprise, isn't it?
You did such a good job finding this place.
Yeah.
I love it. I will stay here again. So breakfast at 7, I hear.
This is all your fault.
It's so that we can unpack the vans in the daylight.
Yes, it's a good idea.
It's a strong idea.
It's a good idea.
Night night. See you tomorrow.
Yes.
Too early.
Yes.
All together too
Go
early.
sleep right now.
Bye. And this is our room. It is huge and so gorgeous. Yeah. Just showing everyone around our room. You're editing the Patreon video. Thanks.
Beautiful room. Have you seen the fire?
It is stunningly beautiful. I can't wait to show you all the bathroom. Ta-da! So now you all know what I am about to do. I'm going to run an amazing bath and I'll probably, oh my goodness. Do you know what? I hadn't walked this far around. I hadn't seen the size of the shower. I think you could get a whole rugby team in there. So... No, it wasn't a hint, darling. Good morning, Michael. 7 o'clock in the morning.
Brilliant.
Well, yes, it is for one reason.
I know, right?
How incredible is this? Oh, and all of this. This is actually what I want to wake up to. So this was worth getting up for. What a lovely place. Michael and Philip have run up to get the luggage and I'm just waiting here with my newfound friend. Hello. Yeah, he and I have definitely found the best spot in the house. I don't think there's a nicer way of preparing for a long van journey on a cold January morning than this, sitting by the fire. And he agrees. Good find, Michael.
That's brilliant.
It's just such an incredible house.
The Adams family. You don't usually see sunrise, do you?
I still haven't seen sunrise. The sun still has not risen. See you at Lalande.
Yes. Race you there.
We'll set for round 2, darling.
Almost. Just reshuffling some things.
The owner of the B&B just came running after me with my laptop. I left it at breakfast, can you imagine? I could not live without that.
I'll be your mannequin, your top 10, and you'll write me a poem. Until then,
We've stopped at a romantic petrol station for a very French lunch on the road, because the great thing about French petrol stations is that quite often they'll sell proper pâtés and cheeses and baguettes, and they even sold little knives, which means that we can have dark grillette for lunch.
Ooh.
And I got a mini caprice de Dieu, just a tiny little cheese for me.
Is that the cheese that you and Emily were talking
Yeah,
about?
it's the one we really like. Look, it's so cute.
Looks like it's bite-sized.
That's one bite for you, maybe. So about 4 bites for me. It's so good. This is the first moment we've had to just sit and relax for ages. It has been so hectic packing up the van, and the moment we arrive at Lalande, it's going to be the same thing, unpacking like crazy, and then first thing in the morning, got to get back in the van and head back again. So I'm going to take a moment to catch up on all of my email, and before I do anything on my phone, I always switch on my VPN. As many of you know, I've been using NordVPN for years, and they've very kindly offered to sponsor today's video with this ad. It's been proven to be the fastest VPN, and it is super easy to use. It is just one click. You can choose from over 5,400 servers in 60 countries, and that's it. I'm connected. Or you can even set up auto connect so that you're completely protected without having to click on anything at all. But what I love is that now it's not just a VPN, it's a really powerful cybersecurity tool. It has an advanced anti-malware feature which blocks intrusive ads from irritatingly popping up on your screen. It checks all of your downloads for malware, and it automatically scans the URLs of the websites that you're visiting and blocks malicious ones. If you'd like to try NordVPN for yourself so that you can surf the internet wherever you are in the world and not worry about it and know that you're protected, then go to nordvpn.com/Chateau Diaries for an exclusive deal, and it is entirely risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. I've been using Nord for years now, since long before they offered to sponsor me, so I'm so happy to be able to tell you about it. So I can highly recommend that you go to nordvpn.com/Chateau Diaries to try it out for yourselves. I wish I could sit here and eat and chat for ages, but let's hit the road.
next question in this quiz.
We're just stopping on the way home. I'm going to run in and buy some bread. It's not just Amory at home, obviously Michael's on his way, but Kim and Sabina are there too, so it's going to be a nice little group of us this evening. Now we are truly back in France. I didn't crash the van!
You're not parked yet, darling.
Look, that's half the journey
tempt
done.
fate.
So good to be back. No way! I beat you by 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Oh, high five, amazing timing.
Okay, all right. So you won that Top Gear challenge. Well done. You left a minute before me, so I actually caught up.
Oh, don't even try. It's not my fault you were sluggish off the starting point. Should we go and have a cup of tea because it's freezing out here? I know. I'm so gutted that we weren't here. It was snowing yesterday and the day before here at Lalande. I can't believe I missed it. I love snow at Lalande above all things, but Dan was a real angel and he came round to get drone footage for us. This is what it looked like. Hello. Yay! Look, Kim's here. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? How's everything been?
Yeah, really good.
Ah, excellent.
Lovely snow yesterday.
I'm so gutted. Honestly, I cannot tell you how gutted I am that I missed it.
It's shit snow again.
I hope, fingers crossed. Hey Sabina, good to see you again.
Thank you, you too.
And in come the boxes. Here's all of the furniture that we have been bringing. There's so much to show you. This is an extremely broken chair.
Why would you buy a chair that you could sit on?
It would be madness.
That would just be stupid. Because you've got something to talk about to the people who want to sit down. Oh, you can't sit down on that.
This is a conversation starter. Oh, actually, all of these, Amory, that's for when you do the library. Yeah, they're quite cool, aren't they? They're all completely different. They're amazing quality as well. So you can make all the hidden doors you want. Philip actually bought this chair because he wants to use it as an upholstery project, because he obviously upholstered a bench when he first arrived here, but that was just the fabric. He's never done the springs, all the webbing, so this will be a very good starting project. This is the cross piece of a daybed in cast iron for the garden.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it gorgeous? Lovely little cherubim, just watching over the garden. Do you understand the concept of clearing?
Shakespeare nights.
You brought a plastic skull in case we have Shakespeare nights.
Or Yorick. I knew them well.
No, you didn't.
This is funny.
Am I laughing?
You see? Hilarious.
This is the bit I've been terrified about. One of Mummy's chandeliers. I'm seriously scared it's not going to fit.
Of course, there's 3 doors.
Yeah, of course, millions of doors, one after the other. They're taking it out of the box, so we're about to get our first view of the chandelier that will be going up here, and it's one of a pair. This is just temporary over the table. There'll be 2 huge chandeliers up where the little bulbs are coming down from the wires. Oh, this is so scary. I think it's an 18-branch chandelier.
Got it.
Isn't it unbelievable how big it looked on the floor of my flat? And in here, it looks like a normal sized chandelier.
Yeah.
And it's huge. As soon as I get back, I'll properly arrange my dressing table, put the mirror up. I can't wait, actually. I love it. There's just so much space. And next door in my study, Philip's put a gorgeous little 2-seater sofa that he bought for himself in London. But apparently it can live in here. The carving on it is wonderful. I think it looks incredibly pretty in here. When the room is finally done, it'll be gorgeous. And my original bamboo dressing table has been moved to this room. That's not its final position in this room, but it will stay in this room because we're thinking of making this the bamboo bedroom. This room just got a coat of paint when I first moved in, so we could get a lovely chinoiserie wallpaper for it. I have a wardrobe in the same faux bamboo style as the dressing table. And the furniture that's currently here will move out. So this one is actually the one for Natty's apartment. This Empire cheval mirror was original to the chateau, might go down to the Marquis's bedroom. We're not too sure about that one. Many years ago, Ollie gave me this lovely little bamboo table, so that could come in here. And I brought these 2 prints back from my flat in London. They're just simple prints, but quite pretty. But what I really like is the bamboo frame. So they'll be very, very pretty in here. Whilst Philip and Amory are the dream team to remove everything from the van, Michael and I have the task of doing more clearing in another one of the outbuildings, which in the future won't be an outbuilding, Natty's future apartment. Okay, Michael, we have got our work cut out. This area has been used for storing things and we need to sort it into charity, keep and rubbish bin.
Okay. We Marie Kondoing this whole space.
Yes, you and I, we are the new Marie Kondo. We might not look like it. I'm going to be honest. I don't think she's ever looked quite this unstylish. Not you, I mean me.
That is a great outfit.
Well, in my defense, it is very cold in here.
It is quite chilly.
This is all sorted. I did this last week. All of this is usable. This is great. So
This is good.
We can ignore.
Okay.
Over there are things that we're definitely keeping. Those stunning, stunning lights.
Oh, they are stunning.
No, they're incredible. They were a gift. We're thinking of keeping them for the chapel. I love them. This we're keeping. So everything on here we're keeping. This is the important things. But everything else, fair game. Can you fit into these boots?
No.
Charity shop. This has gone so well, and Michael, just as I was clearing, was bringing in more things. Actually, halfway through that time lapse, I sacked Michael. I sacked him as he was about to try to keep an entire box of just mason jar lids. No sign of the mason jars, so I think he wasn't the man to be clearing with me. But he brought lots and lots of my clothes from Amsterdam, which I didn't even know were there. A Guy Laroche, probably early 90s suit jacket.
Cool.
Shall I do a bit of a fashion
Yes.
show? It's a bit cold for this. Still does up.
Brilliant.
Maybe just over my grey cashmere dress.
It's not.
Jazz it up. Michael, can you sort through your extraordinary array of ties?
I've got another.
Oh, not more. Is that mine?
Yes.
Oh, I like those. A neighbour of my parents, who was very, very dear to me, gave this to me when I was about 17. She bought it in Berlin in the 70s. And I think it's beautiful.
It's very nice. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So happy with that. Flannel pyjama bottoms. I know you must be excited to see these tonight. The look on Philip's face. But they're warm and snuggly.
We've got
It's going to be -5
blanket.
next week.
heated blanket on 6.
Yeah, good point. And then I thought that these would entertain you a great deal.
I like them.
I'm not sure that they like me.
Oh, no, I like them.
Like, keep them, see if I can use them in
They're
the
really
summer.
cool, yeah.
And I used to wear this all the time. I think it's time for it to go.
Yeah.
I love this. But I wore it to death. I really wore it all the time.
Every wedding.
Yeah, and obviously not with a lot of jumpers underneath. Because I had white trousers that went with it,
You know-
a little pink stripe.
It's a nice fit.
Good around the back.
And now just imagine with the flannel. So in the -5, this is what you'll have next to you, Philip, with the flannel pyjamas. Keeps the ears warm.
Lovely, like a 19th century orphan child.
Michael, what is this? Tablecloth?
Is a beach towel
It's a very large beach
from
towel.
Barcelona. It's a picnic blanket. We have a picnic hamper.
You brought the Fortnum & Mason picnic hamper.
Oh,
Whoa!
okay. Well, things are
That's a
going.
proper actual Fortnum & Mason. Look,
Yes. Yeah, it's.
I remember now. You got this in the little vintage second-hand shop in Angel, and also it goes with the colour of your beach towel, so you can keep that with it as well.
We don't have any of the.
Actual things, no. Yeah, I'm sure Fortnum & Mason didn't intend it to be used with plastic plates.
Cooler
Cool,
box.
that's, yeah. Well, look, I'll give you the beach towel. You can put it in there, and then it can all
wine
stay
cooler.
together.
Oh, salt and peppers.
Oh, they are darling. Oh, and they've got little covers as well, so it doesn't come out.
Smart. And
That
I
is so
assume
nice.
the thermos.
Okay, good.
Well, we clean that up.
This is the best thing you've brought. This is better than the skeleton.
Really?
Michael, didn't I spend about 10 years trying to get you to get rid of this?
Yeah.
Why is it still with you? And why is it moving into the chateau?
Well, it's critical. It's a 1970s Hawaiian shirt from Hawaii. That's grand.
Clearly it's going to be sticking around for a few more decades.
Keep that handy.
I am very happy, and wait till you see the size of the pile for charity. Whilst I was clearing that room, you finished the van. Oh, yes! Actually, that rug I would like to see opened out, see what we think of it. This area is pretty clear over here. Yeah, I think the courtyard's probably cleaner than the rug, I'm going to be honest.
It's not as bad as I thought.
No, it's had a lot of repairs over here in a slightly different colour though.
If we get it cleaned up and it's looking nice enough, it might be nice in the winter salon for now.
It's not bad.
So you want
We're just using it as packing materials. I thought it was an old rug that could never be used, but it's not horrific. You brought the new sofa in.
I love this sofa so much.
It is so much better than the one that was here. So that one can go back to charity now.
Yeah.
This just looks so much better.
What a big sofa. The sash.
Yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah.
dress.
It's going to be the snuggest place to sit now with the fire lit. Obviously, we have far too much furniture in this room, but I must say that when we clear more, it's going to look great in here, but it needs a deep, deep clean. The sideboard, I love it in here. That's actually Philip's table, but he says we can use it here.
Oh, very nice, Philip. Good buy.
Thanks.
Yeah, and it also lets you see Amory's paneling still behind it, which is what I really like. Doesn't block it too much, and we can have big lamps there. The sofa was a bargain at £280 for a velvet Chesterfield in the little local auction house. What do you think? You just ooze in.
Use it. I don't think we get out of this.
No, here, I'm joining you. Oh, this is the life. Whose chateau is this? Because I don't recognise it. Snugly nice new sofas, lovely warm log burners. This room is warm.
Yes.
We could, if we wanted to, remove our coats and hats in here.
Steady on.
Yeah, I know. We won't. We're going to carry on working.
Yeah.
Amory and Philip, freezing cold, I have to say, are clearing the old cowshed. And there's a lot to go. Things that we've been storing for years are finally going to go. Things that I was keeping just in case. For example, all of the old log burners. Now that we have new ones, all of these are going to go. The old baths that I was keeping just in case and sinks, they're going. Obviously, the bidet is still staying. Because I don't know if I'm ever going to install a bidet, but if I do, that's the shape I'd want. And it looks as though there's one nice enamel bath over there. And the lovely marble fountain is staying, as is the little frog fountain, because this was in the pond in my childhood home. So that's got too many good memories. But almost everything in this room is going to go. Peacocks are scattering as the two of you pass. That pile is about to get a lot bigger.
Really good cake.
Oh, that Sabina made it. I'm going to try some.
I thoroughly recommend it.
So we're having a tiny kitchen skive, are we?
For 15 years, we've basically moved everything further and further away as rooms have developed or...
Yes.
And it seems like you've got to the edge.
Yes. Something had to give.
And now we're actually throwing stuff away.
Short of building an extension for the rubbish, we had to do something. I've been arranging my new dressing table. Philip just came up to get me. I will show it to you this evening. It is so, so lovely. But they have done the most amazing job clearing. Okay, I hadn't seen this.
You haven't seen inside.
No, that's...
There's a few bits that you might want to...
Well, obviously a lot of these will be for charity as well.
Bikes.
Yeah, one of those is Oliver's, the one at the back.
Okay.
I think the other one can go.
This is lovely little 1920 oven. That needs to go.
Yeah.
Oh, there was this thing.
It looks like a either
Those swings that I think is to hang up carcasses.
it's either
Ew.
or.
Well, I don't think we
Regardless,
need
I
it for
think
anything.
it can go.
That can go. Unbelievably well done. We've still got the lovely marble fountain. That's the downpiping, the original downpiping from the chapel.
So I thought we'd keep that
Yes.
until the chapel
Yep.
people have finished the chapel.
Definitely. The old threshing machine, which is really part of the
All
chateau.
the farm equipment.
Yep, that was here.
That's it.
And the bidet that I like. I know it's random. And the bath.
Yes. It's got the legs.
It's got the legs.
Yes, here.
Not in a bad state inside, is it?
It's nice as well because you only
Yeah.
you don't have any taffels.
No, that's a nice one, actually.
And I remember that you wanted to keep this one
Okay.
from last time, so it was a nice Art Deco
Yes.
shelf.
Well remembered. That's a lovely shelf. This is fabulous. You've done an amazing job, both of you. Everything that we have been keeping for a rainy day is going. We just better hope that the sun shines continually at Lalande from this point onwards. Otherwise, we might find ourselves short of everything except for a bidet.
You'll never be short with all of this stuff gone.
But that's why I kept it all this time.
No, Steph. There's hoarding and there's you and this. It's just that's not healthy.
It's a thing of the past is going. Look, I've been good. I'm letting it go.
Because you've got hundreds and hundreds of meters of plastic that's got more holes than a cauldron.
Well, I think you know who did that. That's got Mummy's name all over it.
Thank God she's not here.
No, she'll be happy. Honestly, I bet you when she sees this, she will be happy. Because she doesn't like hoarding. She accuses me of being a hoarder. She's every bit as bad because she keeps planning for a rainy day. But if she sees it gone, she'll feel lighter.
I think you'll feel better for it. Well,
Yeah, I already do.
I put that for keeping, but I'm not sure.
No, that can go to charity.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Did you make it?
Yes.
Kim! Can you imagine how nice it is for everyone who's been like moving stuff in the freezing cold?
Yes, especially for these people. Will be lemon meringue. A bit for me as well.
And you're cooking dinner as well?
Yeah.
Which
You want to know
is?
what?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, always. It's going to be pumpkin risotto. But there's herbs from the garden.
And if you need it, there's now a pestle and mortar. Michael brought it from Amsterdam.
Just use it.
Yeah, we just stare at it. Up here, things are going really well with the new dressing table. All of the drawers have things in. Obviously, it needs painting. But inside, everything's been cleaned and I have my makeup and my jewellery. All of my hair things. And this drawer is even a double one, so I can have everything I need for curling my hair and then all the hair products next to it. I love it. Well, this is a beautiful sight. What lovely people are here. This looks, oh, and sausages, not just risotto. And is that the bread I picked up today? Yes. Thank you so much for doing this, Kim. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kim, this is delicious. And so warming. This is the moment I've been waiting for. It's the double meringue pie. You did 50% of it, the lemon and the pastry,
Yes.
and you were 50% the meringue. You were just in time for dessert. Was that on purpose?
Yes.
No,
Every test means like the meal's over, best is here.
Yes, up at the top of the road for the last 3 hours.
I can see.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're exhausted and we're leaving again in the morning.
The meringue is perfect.
I know, it's just exhausted.
Wow.
I've got to take the van back. But it was worth it. Yeah. Today's been a good day. And look at how it's ending. Just better and better. Cheers! Thank you all for joining us for another day of clearing at Lalande. And today I'd like to say a special thank you to all of my patrons, especially Jaka, Vandana Kamath, Brian Kelsey and Phil Byrne, Jimmy Kemp and Cynthia M. Kleist. Thank you so much for your support at Lalande, and I'm really excited that because of all of you we'll be able to start work on the new heating system next week. Can't wait to see you all then.